save a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along.
Welcome guys, Partner7 here, and I'll welcome you to a Q&A challenge thanks to Jelson975 and 40 Splish Splash. I will be now doing a Q&A challenge. Now I'm gladly accepting this, so thank you guys for basically tagging me in the video and asking me to do it, so I'm finally going to do it. It took me a while to get the time to actually be able to do it because I have my channel to also focus on, but now I am going to be focusing on this Q&A and I'm finally going to upload it. Hopefully it will be up about Saturday, Monday, just roughly on my schedule I'm looking at the moment, but I hope you guys will enjoy it none the least. Towards the end of the video I will be basically tagging 3 people of my choice to do this Q&A challenge. So if you are watching this video all the way through, you have to watch it to question 15. I will tag them. They will do the same 15 questions in the video they make, if they accept the challenge of course, and then they will choose 3 people. It's a snowballing effect. It will go to a lot of channels. I hope to see a lot of you guys do it and continue it. So without explaining anymore, I think you guys pretty much get what's going to happen. Let's get straight into this Q&A challenge. Alright, so in the background you will see some zombies gameplay from Advanced Warfare, which I finally got. Hoorah! So I'm going to start off with the first question. How old were you when you first started playing video games? Well, I started playing video games when I was, I think it was 7. I was 7 when I first started playing video games, and you guys know what game that was that I played first. It was a very, very good game. I really could do the mathematics things where I can count backwards, but I really can't be bothered counting backwards, so it doesn't matter. I think I was 7 when I first started playing. It's gone that far back, I probably don't even remember. But yeah, that's when I started first playing video games, so that's something you now know about me. Alright, question 2. What is it about video games that you love? Well, what do I love about video games? Well, let me tell you a couple of things. One, I love the art style in a lot of video games. Definitely WoW is up there in League of Legends. They're definitely my art style that I really am fond of looking at. I really do enjoy playing those games every now and again. I'm not a big fan of it. What I really enjoy in games though is the multiplayer atmosphere, the competitiveness, especially in Call of Duty back in the day, in the old COD, the first COD. That was really good. I love that game. Even still, I really would like that COD to be remastered, but they're not going to do that. But I really love the competitiveness when you use the sniper rifles. You had to be very skillful doing neat quick scopes around corners and that kind of stuff. That's something I really am excited about in video games, and probably Battlefield 4 recently got me more excited with the 64-player servers. It's very intense in Conquest at times. I would not say Operation Locker is intense because it's always one-sided, but it is very enjoyable gaming. I really do enjoy it. The complete art style, campaign, multiplayer aspect of it is what keeps me involved in games. Question 3. Now I'm just kidding guys. Can violent and graphic games be a bad influence on people? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah it can. It can have a great impact on someone. It could really make them believe that's what people actually do, and it's something that our culture now needs to have a look at, because young kids reenact game things. Young kids watch videos on YouTube, watch movies and reenact it in the schoolyard. By the time I finished school, I actually saw this kind of stuff anyway starting to become a big part of schooling and part of the new culture coming our way. We're like the old gen people, guys. We know that this is really bad to do this kind of stuff, whereas nowadays the generations coming, they don't know the difference of right and wrong, what's real, what's fake. So it is definitely a big issue, and I would recommend people look into it a little bit more. But violence, yes, games that have a lot of violence and graphic content can influence on people. Question 4. PC or console? Well, to be honest with you, that's a hard one. I've always been a console guy, but recently CSGO has brought me to PC. I'm gonna go console just because I really do like the PS4. However, PC as well. I ain't gonna say both. I can't choose. I really can't choose, and it would be. I can't choose. I have to say PC for certain titles and PS4 for certain titles, Xbox One for certain titles. So look, it's really hard. PC's got better graphics, yes. PC's more expensive, yes. Well, I'm gonna actually, you know what? Because yeah, it seems like this question is asking one or the other. I'm gonna say console because it's cheaper, and I've always been using console, like for like most of the time I've known gaming anyway, and PS4 is a really good console, so yep, console it is. Question 5. Do you watch Let's Players on YouTube, and if so, who? Well, yes, I do watch Let's Players, and the two most common ones I do like to watch is Tengu230 and 40 Split Splash when he does his Let's Play of Fear. They're definitely my two top channels, and they're really good to watch, and I do enjoy watching their content over and over again. Another guy that I like that does Let's Plays is Vinyl Light, and another one is Ed Craziness Gaming, as well as, I gotta pronounce his name right for once, Urzabad. You might have to, like, you know, make a voice memo for me on Skype for me to get your name right. But yeah, they're my top people, and I do like watching Let's Plays. Let's Plays are enjoyable, especially when they're long videos. That's always great, and I do like to see that a lot. If you watch Let's Players, do you have a favorite? Ooh. Oh god. So I do watch Let's Plays, we do know that, we've established that in the last question. Do I have a favorite? To be honest with you all, my Let's Players, between them all, the one that's tied between Tengu230 and 40 Split Splash. They are my favorite, beyond like doubt, without a doubt. Which one is better? Really pushing it, so I'm gonna say both are my favorite. They're my like go-to guys to watch videos on, and their content is amazing, completely amazing, so I'm going to have to say it's both of them. They're my favorites, so I hope that answers that question. Question 7. What is your favorite genre of game? Whew. I'm going to say first-person shooters. They're definitely my favorite genre. I've always played FPS. FPS is something I continue to go to ever since I got into Call of Duty and Combat Evolved and Battlefield. I've been only going to first persons. First persons is the way to go, I reckon. However, I do like the third person, and I also do like survival games. So, depending on it, I like all genres. There is probably maybe one genre I don't like. Maybe. No, I can't think of any genre I don't like. I like puzzles. I like all these types of stuff. So I hope that answers that question. I like everything. There's no particular genre I have to outweigh. But I probably have to say first person is the best for me. Question 8. Are you an old school gamer, or do you like getting the newest gaming console? To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I am an old school and a new gamer. For starters, I have still got an old console. In fact, I've got the old Xbox, I've got the old PS3, and I've got the old arcade machines. I've got like 3 of them, even the tabletop one. So I am old school as well. I love arcade games, but I'm also a new console person because I got the Xbox One and I've got the PS4, and I'm all trying to at the moment trying to finish my PC to make it up to date. All I'm needing is 3 parts. I need my dual graphics cards to be sent because I need a little bit more money. So I just got to get that a little bit more. And then I'm looking at a processor at the moment. I am stuck between if I should get AMD or Intel, but I'm leaning towards Intel because Intel does have a better CPU. However, then again, lots of people have different opinions. But I have to say I do like getting both. So I like keeping the old stuff, I like getting the new stuff, so that's definitely where I am. So I'm old school and new school at the same time, if that makes sense by any chance to any of you. Nintendo or Sega is question 9. I'm gonna say Nintendo because I do have Nintendo Wii U and Nintendo Wii, so I do play that a lot, and I also have the Nintendo DS. So I'm Nintendo. However, I do love the Sega games as well. Not the Sega console. I never really liked them. Not really. I played it before. It's not something I love. I love the Nintendo 64. So I'm going to lean towards Nintendo this one. Probably I prefer that the most. So yeah, that should answer that question. What is your favorite or least favorite video game character? This is question 10, and I'm not quite sure about that one. If I was going to say favorite character, I'm going to have to say Lara Croft. She's hot. She's sexy. Oh god, that titty effects in the latest one. Oh, she looks amazing, even with all the cuts all over. She's one of my favorite game characters. I love Tomb Raider Legends and the new Tomb Raider, the latest one actually, and I can't wait for the new one coming out. I've heard about that and I'm so excited for that. She is one of my favorite game characters of all time. She is badass. She has some awesome ragdoll physics with her body. I remember in the old Tomb Raider Legend on the Xbox, her body, like, you know, bending in half and that kind of stuff. That was funny as hell. And also what I love about this game is it's hard. I love the puzzles. The Tomb Raider Legends, it was one of my favorites, and I've got them all on Steam. In my second account, which is more of my private account, this is where I've got all my single player games. I've got my Silent Hills, I got my Tomb Raiders and that kind of stuff. I've all got that all separate from my main one, which is I've got all my multiplayer games, even though I have a lot of single player games in it because of, you know, I could buy a lot of Humble Bundles, but that doesn't matter. I'm back on track. But Tomb Raider, I played so much. Tomb Raider is one of my all-time favorite games. Not my favoriteest game, well, that's not even a word, but it's not the most favorite, but it is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's got some really good storyline. I really did like the latest game. It was very good. I love the survival aspect to it they added, where you can make all these weapons and upgrade them, and it was just a lot of fun to play, and I hope this answers this question as well. And yeah, go Lara Croft! Alright, question 11. Are you a Let's Player? If yes, what influenced you to make a gaming channel? If no, would you ever consider making one? Okay, yes, I am a Let's Player. You have seen me do Metro, and you've seen me do Rayman, and some of you who have been with me for a while have seen me do Battlefield, you've seen me do Killzone, you've seen me do Outlast, you've seen me do Wolfenstein, you've seen me do Thief. I can keep counting. I think I've done about 8 or so Let's Plays, and if you guys want to see more, also let me know in the comments. That would be great, even though this is supposed to be a Q&A challenge. If you want to see more, let me know. But yes, what influenced me to make a gaming channel? One, I really do enjoy gaming, and I want to express that to you guys. As much as sometimes I am quiet in my live comms, I really do enjoy gaming, and I wanted to show you guys what I am good at, what I'm capable of, and you guys have supported me through this, and I thank you guys so much. And meeting you guys has made my YouTube experience worth it. You've made my experience worthwhile, and you guys have influenced me to continue. So I want to put that out there, and I want to thank you guys, and I hope this has actually answered this question as well. For what influenced me, first off, was the actual aspect of games. What's influenced me to continue is you guys to support me. So thank you very much, guys, and let's get on to the next question. 12. Favorite video game soundtrack? Well, this is actually a really short one. I can put this down in like about 15 seconds. It has to be the Burnout 3 soundtrack. If you guys have played Burnout 3, that's my favorite soundtrack. It's got an awesome soundtrack. I might actually put it into a video, make a video of the Burnout 3 soundtrack. If you guys would like, let me know in the comments below, and I'll let you guys listen to it. 13. Any game recommendation? Any game recommendation? Ooh, what would I recommend for you guys to play? I would actually recommend... Ooh, I'm not really sure. I reckon a lot of you played it, but I would recommend playing. Definitely Dishonored. Dishonored was one of my favorite games like a couple of years ago. That was one of my favorite games, so I recommend you guys go and play Dishonored. Dishonored is a lot of fun. The assassinations are cool. The storyline is perfect for me. It's great stealth or loud, or you can just go in the middle. Perfect. It was a really good game. I would suggest you guys go and play Dishonored if you haven't already. Alright, question 14. If you could be a character from any video game, who would you be? I would be George from Far Cry 4 Valley of the Eddies DLC. I posted that a while back, and if you watched the first couple of videos, you know who George is. George is the most OP snow leopard in the entire game. He bites you in the ass, he sneaks everywhere, and he doesn't piss off. He doesn't even die. He is definitely the character I would want to be because, geez, he is a tough motherfucker. So, I'm gonna be George the Snow Leopard. Question 15. Who will you tag? And now if you remember from the video, the final question is where I announce the 3 people that I want to take up this challenge and do it for themselves. So let me put it this way, guys. They will have the same 15 questions. I'm just going to explain it again, and they're going to answer the same 15 questions and then tag another 3 people, and then so on. It'd be like a snowball effect. Hopefully their people will take up the challenge and do it as well. So the first person is Beast Within Gaming, and he's got some great content, BF4, Call of Duty, Bloodborne, amazing content from him, and you should go and check him out. So hopefully he will accept the challenge, and I will see his Q&A video very soon. Number 2 is David Montage. Let the adventure begin, Montage. You'll be doing this Q&A. Hopefully I will see it. He's got some great content. He does a lot of walkthroughs, and his Bloodborne series is funny as well as awesome at the same time. Really good, and I would suggest go and check him out and watch his content. And my final person I want to tag in this video, and I want them to do the Q&A, is... There's a bit too much of a silence, isn't it, guys? Isn't it? Number 3. I would like to see Uwe Tang do it. He's got some incredible content. He's got some great commentary. Awesome guy to watch. Awesome guy. And I reckon you guys should go and check him out. Link in the description as well. He does some great Call of Duty content. And actually, he mainly does Call of Duty content. But he did some recently Battlefield 4. And that was very well done from Uwe Tang. So I hope you will accept my challenge. And I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Until then, guys. Part 97. Have a great day.